Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David. Today's date is November 10th, 2022. This is the Bam Ash from the Lions of the 12. Shalom. Man, I must do this lesson because last night, me, the brothers who was out, how I was in byways, like usual, blow the trumpet, be a watchman, and whatever they hear or whether they're forbear, and some man, a Judah man, before he came up to us down the way, in the alley, he was screaming and hollering, So he was screaming, he was yelling at nobody, he was talking to himself. Yeah. And then we kind of stopped and looked, like, what is that? What's going on? And then, you thought it was like an argument, a fight by a breakout. But really, he was talking to himself, so it's okay. And so he was walking towards our way, and he stopped bugging out when he passes up, and he stopped for a little bit. Here he was hearing the brother speak, and then I can't really hear him, but he says glory. He says glory. Glory. So glory. So we give glory to Yahweh Bashmashai. It says glory. I said, wow. So okay. And then so he walked away, right? And then but like what, 20-30 minutes later, we don't know what the heck he went, but he lapped around, came back, and all the words and all the things he could said, he mentioned he first thing he said, he mentioned about Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, right? I said, wow. So we all looked at each other, I said, wow, this is kind of strange, but at the same time, it's spiritual, and so man, he could be an angel, man, you know what I'm saying? That's like, he was all bugging out, but he just mentioned about the book of Daniel, Meshach, and Abed-nego. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with scripture, and then I get to the lesson. Let's see, bear with me. Hold on, just 1 second. All right. Real quick. Let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 2. It says, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for whereby some have entertained angels unawares. That's right. You see, so, man, they're really good actors, I'm telling you that. It says, NLT says, don't forget to show hospitality to strangers, for some who have done this have entertained angels without realizing it. Man, you don't realize it, man. Oh man, we were tripping, and then one of the brothers said that he looked like he got a garment, and then his color is navy blue. I said, man, maybe, man. You just never know, you know, because we went to a different location and we haven't brought it there, and hey, the Spirit led us there, and then bam, you know, it's all set up in the Spirit, man. And so he mentioned all, like I said, he came up. All he said was Daniel and then his three friends was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. So I'm gonna go ahead and read there, you know. So that's like a man. I had to do this, you know. Let's go. Daniel's chapter 3, verse 9. I start at 9. It says, they speak and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king lives forever. Thou, O king, has made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. It says, and whoso followeth not down and worship, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. That's right. See, so he's saying that if nobody come down, worship, bend down, worship this image, guess what? You're gonna be burned with fiery furnace, right? And it's very spiritual too, man. It's because this is what we have to face. You know, there's nothing new underneath the sun. So, hey, the beast system, right? The beast, the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? So every brother is gonna face this time, man. You know, are you gonna bow down, or are you gonna trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemashah? You know, it says there are certain Jews who thou hast set over affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, neither worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Yeah, man, that's right, man. So they're not gonna bow down and worship this image, man. You see? So that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's the spirit we gotta be in, man. You know? It says, then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego? Do not ye worship gods, neither worship the golden image which I have set up? It says, verse 15, says, now if ye be ready that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, skimbut, psaltery, and psalmodier, and all kinds of music, ye shall down and worship the image which I have made well. But if ye worship not, he shall be cast the same hour unto the midst of the burning fury of furnace. And who is the Most High that shall deliver you out of my hand? Woo, what? And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hand? Wow. You hear that? It says here, NLT says, and then what God will be able to rescue you from my power, man? Wow. Right? It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego swear and said unto the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. It says, verse 17, it says, if it be so, our power whom we served is able to deliver us from this burning fury furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king. Ooh, that's right. It says, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, near worship the golden image which thou hast set up. That's right, man. We're not going to bow down, because whatever you trying to set up, that's not the gods that we should worship, man. We serve the living power, the Israelites, right? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh Bashim Shai. You see that? So we're going to worship him, not this whatever that guys got set up, you know? And it says, then was Nebuchadnezzar was full of fury. Oh, yeah, he could imagine he was pissed. He's like, ah! You know, he was full of fury. And from his siege was changed against against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. Therefore he spake on the command, and he commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he said, man, turn this thing up, man, all the way high. You know, I had this thing on medium, but this thing was very high to the max, right? So it got even harder, man. And it says, verse 20, when he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bend Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace, then his men were bound in their coats, their horses, and their hats, and their altogether all garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. It says, therefore, because the king commanded was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. So this guy was burnt before Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. You know. It says, NLT says, and because the king in his anger had demanded such a hot fire in the furnace, the flames killed the soldiers as they threw the 3 men in. It got so hot, so even killed his own soldiers, man. So these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, right? They got burnt and died, man. Like, oh shoot. You know, and they know they're next. You see? Hey, so his faith is kicking in, man. You know, the heart's beating faster. You know, but hey, man, you trust in the Lord, you hop out my shot, man, you be alright, you know? And that's what I'm saying. So we're gonna be exactly represent this time, man. And you know, it's already here. You know what I'm saying? So but pretty soon it's gonna be that mandatory. You know, you're gonna face with that. You know, the RFID chip, you see? It says here, and these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, was astonished and rose up and haste and speak and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound unto the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. It says, NLT says, but suddenly Nebuchadnezzar jumped up in amazement, exclaimed to his adversaries. It says, didn't we tie up 3 men and throw them into the furnace? Yes, your majesty, you certainly did, they replied. It says, NLT or KJV, John chapter 3, verse 25. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walk in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son or the Most High, man. Wow. That says, NLT says, look, Nebuchadnezzar shouted, I see 4 men unbound walking around the fire unharmed. and fourth looks like a god. Woo. Yeah. Y'all was shy, man. Man. So they was amazed. You see that? They amazed, man. So once again, we're gonna get represented by this RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. You see, the new world order, man. You know what kind of guy you gonna serve? You gonna bow down to their image, or you gonna be just like these men? You know, haven't bound down and keep the faith and believe Yahweh Shemashah. You see, it says, it says, then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fury furnace and speaking said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, ye servants of the Most High power, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego came forth in the midst of the fire. It says, and the prince of governors and captains and the king's counselors being gathered together saw this man, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head, seeing neither were the coats changed, their smell of fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego, who hath sent his angel and delivered his servants that trust in him, that have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any God except their own God. That's right. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh Shemashah. That's right. So real quick, let's see. Let's go to book of Isaiah, chapter 43, verse 2. It says, when thou passing through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overthrow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt, neither shall the flames kindle upon thee. You see, it says, for I am the Lord Yahweh, the power, the Holy One of Israel, the Savior. That's right, the Savior. He will save you when the time of affliction. That He will save you. He will deliver you from trouble. You know, you just got it, just like those we just read about those three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abed-nego. You see, and Daniel, he got thrown in the lion's den. You see, they got delivered because they trust in the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, man. You see, so we have to be like those men, you know. So let's go to Psalms chapter 34, verse 7. It says, the angels of the Lord Yahweh campeth around about them that fear him and deliver them. You see that? So there's angels. NLT says, for the angels of the Lord Yahweh is a guard. Is a guard. He surrounds and defends all who fears him. That's right. You see. So we're fear the Lord Yahweh Shemashah. So hey, we fear the Lord. And guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shemashah, his angels are gonna camp around them and deliver them, man. And he will defend you. You see, he defends you, man. You know. We're gonna trust in living power. That's right. And then let's go to Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. It says, and thou even thyself shalt Salat. Number 7. Yeah, Salat. This book of Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 7. It says, blessed is the man that trusts in the Lord Yahweh, and whose hope the Lord Yahweh is. That's right. In NLT version says, but blessed are those who trust in the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah, and have made the Lord Yahweh Shemashah their power, or their hope and confidence. Woo! You see that? So we're gonna trust, believe, hope, and confidence in the name of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Let's go to Romans chapter 11, Verse 4 says, but what says the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image ball. That's right. You see that? So number 7 means completion. So the Most High got reserved completion of men is not going to bow down to this Baal, the New World Order, the beast system, man. You see? We're going to trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh by Shemashai. Right? That's right. We got one more and I'll close out. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations in 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's right. NLT version says, don't be afraid of what you are about to suffer. The devil will throw some of you into prison to test you. Oh, see that? You will suffer for 10 days, but if you remain faithful even when facing death, I will give you the crown of life. That's right. You see that? So, hey, man. So we just read it in Daniel chapter 3. So they got tested. They got tested, and they were facing death. And guess what? They were in the fire, and they said, I thought it was 3 of them there. They seen 4 in the son of the power, man. Yahweh Shai, you see that? So we trust in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because some of us are gonna get thrown to the prisons. We're gonna get tested, right? He says remain faithful, man. Remain faithful unto death. I will give thee a crown of life, man. You see that? That's it. So we're all gonna get tested, So all we gotta do is to pray Yahweh Shema Shai, to have faith, believe, trust, and confidence, and He will deliver you, man. You see? So I'm gonna go ahead and close out there. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters of the house of David. Until next time, Shalom.